We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Double dog, that's the way. 48, 48's the Mike. Woo-hoo! Mike, 48, Mike, 48. I got one. Hey, alert 48, alert. Hey.
On first down, Jones. Caught left side, Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Our time. This our time.
Trap 60.
Mike, watch the out.
Go, Rig. Go.
Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Man up, D.
60 Maverick.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Kill.
Throwing Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. To return is Taylor. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
40-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
Mike. Check.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Devin Duvernay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
The kick is
and
good.
The Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score, Ravens 7, Giants nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On on the ground. This is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70 Lion.
Right here. Mike 52. Time to go. Night, night. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Ready, go.
Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
All day.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Marlon Humphrey on the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
24. Watch twist.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Say, hey.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Let's get the ball. Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tyus Bowser in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, smash.
Watch 55. Let's go, D.
Dragon 60.
55.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Jones took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
5-2's the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. You ain't going.
Riggs.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He comes back with one complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they give him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, hey. Mike 5-4.
Throwing again. Jackson is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Jackson's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ready up.
48's the mic. Check. 48's the mic. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Hurt.
Sponge.
On first down, Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Watch the curl. 48's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
79 Bronco.
Mike 48.
Back to throw. Jones. Got an open man. It's Burnett. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
18, Pioneer.
36.
Big Lion.
Ship.
From the gun, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Shot. 180. 57. Shot. 180.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Under 10. Alert 3. 13.
On third down, Lowry. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs. In the top 5 in the NFL, it's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Jackson from the shotgun. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Middle. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, looking for Andrews downfield. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down.
Let's go.
So who's this going to be on? So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a handoff here to his running back. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Watch out.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Oh, ready? 57's the mic. 57's the mic. I hope you brought your lunch, because I'm about to take you to school.
From the gun, Jackson.
I'm coming.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Mike 57, Mike 57. I got you, son. I got you. Let's go. Sit hot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Play action. Now Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Once again, they'll keep him on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taylor now returning. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Give him 28 yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down, Ravens.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Sit hot.
Watch the boot.
180. Finish it up.
54's Mike.
Go.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
Sit hot.
This time Jackson will throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired, and he's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half, with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, Ravens.
Sit hot. 180. Finish it hot. Sit hot. 180. Finish it hot.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Sit hot. 180. Finish it hot. 180. Sit hot.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, watch this.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Oh, ready? Use the mic. Watch 57.
Yeah, that's what I do. 57.
They'll try the left side. Lowry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Giants nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Delano Hill. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On first down, Lowry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. There's one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
58, 58, Mike. Switch up, switch up. 58,
And again this time to the tailback. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can dictate with pressure.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Ravens will extend their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. They're not ready for this, man.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think his running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On second and 11 now. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 43. Operating from the gun, Jones. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Buffalo 18.
New Mike 52, Mike 52.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap.
Jones, off play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and now it's second down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Jones throwing for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
24. Giants 6.
It's your time, baby. We did it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
Set at the line for this next drive, and they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. And he powers his way up past the 30.
He's brought down at
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
brings up 2nd and 5.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Let's go right here now.
180. Sit hot. Hey, report. Report. Let's go, dude.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Jackson's pass.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the play.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
180.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And it's 3rd down.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
54's Mike.
Play action. It's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Okay, break. Choose the mic. Check 50. Choose the Panther Street. Panther Street. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check the backer, check the backer. Street.
From the gun, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Where's 52? Watch 52. Panther 11. Panther 11. Party now.
Jones now on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. He just bumped up his personal stats with a second score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think
I always
think
think
just
that.
appreciate me think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
Thanks. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and run the clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got a first down and more past the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Well, another fine run right there from Lamar Jackson. And CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? Well, Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
Jackson's throw caught here by Boykin. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know, right?
Following the fumble recovery, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
3 down, 3 down. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike's 5-2.
Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. New Mike 52, Mike 52.
Here's Jones looking to throw on second down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go, pick it up, D. Mike 52.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
Come on, QB, come on.
Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Here we go.
Throwing again, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Jones escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts him back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts, but without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
You gotta make it run.
Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Let's go. Let's go.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Mike 55.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mike,
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. But Charles